I forgot what I was going to say. I do know I was going to say hello everyone and welcome to another Groovy Goat Hunter whatever I do. Let's try that again. And hello everyone, welcome to the Groovy Goat Hunter and welcome Fritzy on his second birthday. Today is his number 2 birthday. Happy birthday, big boy. He doesn't want to be in here. He says,
it's the garage and it's cold.
It is a bit colder out and he does not do well with cold weather. But I wanted him in the intro because it is his second birthday and we are celebrating. So happy birthday, Fritzy. He had a pup cup with a little peanut butter. He had a little, what did you have? Ready Whip peanut butter cake. He loved it. He didn't like the garage anymore. All right, we'll go back in the house and then we'll roll the intro while I get you back in the house. So yes, we have a pay dirt review we're going to do tonight and tomorrow and probably the day after because I can't get in here and just have one full day of panning. I got so much else going on that I can only do bits and pieces at a time. So we're going to get this pay dirt started. This is a repeat. I've done this before. It is an ePay pay dirt because that's all I've been buying in the past month or so. And it's this guy right here, the Gold Valley Motherlode. This one's unique though, because this one does not have a guaranteed amount of gold in it. And we will talk about that in a second. But before that, we're going to do a thumbnail. I don't know. Anyway, there it is. And we'll open it up in a second. But before we open it up, I'm going to read you the description. I bought this off of eBay. This is like the 3rd or 4th time I've bought this. It is Gold Valley Motherlode, like I said. Paid $85 for this, plus $6.15 for shipping, $8.89 for tax. Grand total of $100.04. $100.04. So there's that. Now I'm going to read you the description, if I can find it. My custom bags are back for a limited time. Each bag weighs 3 pounds and is guaranteed to contain gold, gems, and much more. My pay dirt bags promise an unforgettable panning experience that stands out among all the other pay dirt bags on eBay. Experience gold fever and discover other fun, rare, and valuable treasures. No international shipping, only purchase if in U.S. international shipping has been ruined by tariffs, and I have had issues with international shipping. So, no international shipping. And I get it. It is. It's horrible. Tariffs are horrible. It's stupid. So there's your description. $100.04, no guarantee amount of gold. That's the interesting part. And that's kind of why I bought it, because he's always been good with his pay dirt. But now all of a sudden he is not guaranteeing any amount of gold. So I was intrigued. So I bought it and we're going to pan it and find out if this was a good decision or if the tariffs have caused him to give out poor pay dirt bags. Uh-oh. Let's open it up and see what's in there. So there it is. I just dumped it all in. I was sitting there babbling and I forgot to hit record. So there was the bag. Like I said, it says it weighs 3 pounds. I don't have my scale in here, so I wasn't going to weigh it. But very easy bag as far as getting the material out. It doesn't have that curved coffee bag edge. It's all squared off, so it was really easy to come out. Very dry, and you can tell that it's Georgia pay dirt because it's all sand, quartz, and like river rock. There's no dirt in there as far as like clay or anything. Very typical of Georgia pay dirt. Whether it has Georgia gold in there, I don't know. We will see when we pan, but I already see an amethyst right here. I see all kinds of things in here. I see shark teeth. I see seashells. So let me get my classifiers and we'll start classifying it like we always do. Start with my 4 mesh and we'll work our way down. All right, so I got my classifier. I got my number 4 mesh right here. Now it is time to dump it in and start shaky. Shaky. Ooh, that's a lot of noise. See the puff of smoke? Puff. And there it is. Yeah, I was right. There is a dinosaur in here. We'll look at that in a minute. I don't want to reveal it right now. So there's the 4 mesh. And yeah, this is going to take me a minute. So let's just go ahead, go fast. And after I'm done, we will look at it.
then front to back.
And just like that, we are done with the classifying. Let's take a look at it. And there it is. We have 6 classifications, and we're going to start with the biggest, which is everything 4 mesh and up. I know, I see it too. Followed by the 10 mesh, the 20 mesh, the 40 mesh, the 60 mesh, and finally the minus 60. And that is where we're going to start after we look at these first, because there's no gold in that. You know what's next. You know what I'm going to say. Let's dance. It's a white man dancing. Holla. Better go to overhead before I lose my shiznit. Okie dokie. So what we're going to do before I end tonight is we're going to look at these. There is all the 4 mesh, and there went something. What was that? Oh, I think that's a piece of quartz, if I'm not mistaken. I really don't need to wet these. They're pretty clean, but I will anyway. So let's see what we got in here. Well, we got a lot of seashells. That is for show. There is the magical dinosaur. I think that's a stegosaurus. Put that in the bowl. And then there's a big old chunk of amethyst. There is, I think, a piece of citrine that has been polished. There's all kinds of interesting rocks in here, including, look at this. These things are floating, and I don't want to dump it. Yeah, these seashells are floating almost. See? The 3 things that are coming out are these shells. And we'll look at them closer once I get upstairs. Another shell, tons of shells in here. So yeah, most of these are tumbled. Some of them aren't. This black spotted rock right here. Very interesting looking rock. And plus I've got shark's teeth, like a lot. There's 4 shark's teeth just right there. Nope, make that 5. 5 shark teeth. Maybe 6. I think that's a shark tooth. 6 shark teeth. And then I believe this is turquoise. Also been tumbled. Another tumbled rock. So yeah, all tumbled rocks. All right, I don't want to spend any more time on this because I know you guys are like, that's not what I wanted to watch. You sit there and pick rocks out. And now we'll move on to the minus 60. And it is another day, and it is time to get to this stuff. So this is the minus 60. This Georgia pay dirt is very easy to pan. So I'm going to stratify real quick and then we'll pan it. All right, here we go. Quick tap, and yeah, we got some gold. A few flakes right there. I will get a phone shot of it and we will finish the minus 60. So it took me a while to stratify this because I put too much material in there, and plus this is pretty dirty. All right, here we go. That is good enough. We will tap this back. There's more gold. And I will get a phone shot of that, and we're done with the minus 60. Let's get to the plus 60. And here is the plus 60. We will put a little bit in there. Here we go. All right, that's good enough. We'll tap this back. And we have got some gold. Yeah, we'll take a look at that with the phone, but I believe some of that is pyrite and black sands. All right, there it is. Let's get a phone shot, see what's what, and we'll go on to the next hand of plus 60. All right, there it is. That's 3 times, and let's go 10 times so we can get a really good look at it. All right, so as we stratify the rest of the plus 60, I had a question on my last pay dirt review about ghost buyers, or do I have ghost buyers when I buy pay dirt because all of my ROIs seem to be really good? Yes, I do, but I don't ever talk about it. The way I do it, I have a buyer that buys pay dirt from me and ships it to a different address. Yes, I do. I don't talk about it because I don't want anybody knowing I do it. And the reason why is I don't usually do it if I buy brand new pay dirt, because I still don't think that I'm that noticeable or whatever on YouTube where people will be like, oh, it's the Groovy Gold Hunter, because even my regular name, I don't list it as the Groovy Gold Hunter in the address. But as I've gone along, yes, I have started using a ghost buyer and a different address and all that stuff. But when I do it, it's usually when I buy a second pay dirt from a company that I bought before, to check for consistency. So in other words, if I do a pay dirt review and they're really good and I get 100% return, and next time I buy it, I will ship it to a different address with a different name. It's always been good. Like, the good ones have been consistently good and the bad ones have been consistently bad. I've never had an issue where I bought pay dirt with my name and it was great and bought it again through a different name and it was horrible.
And yada, yada, yada.
When I buy pay dirt, I'm always buying, 90% of the time, I'm buying guaranteed gold. Even if there was the pay dirt challenge that I did, it was only 1.022 and 1.04 grams, which is a guaranteed gram. And I used my regular name. It was just over a gram and it was still a good return. And it was only because when I purchased it, the purchase price was cheaper than it was when I did the pay dirt. It was like 2 weeks later, and pay dirt gold prices have shot up so much that, it gave me a better return. And I did buy this in my own name. So we're going to see if that theory is true, if I'm going to get like 6 grams of gold because I did it in my name. Good enough, pan it back. There it is, about 15 pieces. And we're done with the plus 60. Okay, where are we? 40 mesh. There it is. Got a lot of 40 mesh as well. And we'll do it in two. We'll half and half it. Like I said, this stuff, it's Georgia pay dirt. It's so easy to pan. It's mostly just crushed up quartz. All right, let's tap this back, and yes, we got some more gold. And there that is. We'll get a quick phone shot of that, and we'll move on to the rest of the 40 mesh. And there is the rest of the 40 mesh. Now this guy right here, who is his eBay name is Germbit15, and I'll start putting these people's names that sell from eBay in the description. I don't do that. I just don't think about it. And plus he has a name now for his pay dirt, which is Gold Valley Motherlode. But as far as the gold, now when I first bought from him, it was Georgia Gold. Even in the description, he listed it as Georgia Gold. After a couple of times buying him, and again, it was guaranteed back then, his gold started getting listed. The way he would list it was he couldn't keep up with the demand of gold, so he was buying gold from other places. He started buying gold that was not from Georgia. It didn't specify in the description if this is Georgia gold or not. Looking at the gold that I've gotten so far, it doesn't look like it is all Georgia gold. It looks like that it's coming from different places. Oh, here we go. Quick tap and we got lots of flakes. Nice. So yeah, we'll take a look at this. All right, there we go. 1 time, let's go 3 times. There's 3 times, let's go 10 times. So looking at it with my 10 times lens, most of it looks similar. All right, we are now on the 20 mesh. There it is. I'm off today. I'm just off. I don't know what it is. I'm just off today. I think it's because I've been having a lot of work stress. I don't know. All right, here we go. I'm just off today. Oh yeah, we got a couple. Looks like we got 3. Oh yeah, nice little piece right there. Is that a picker? No. But we did get 4 pieces. Nice little chunky piece right there. And here is the rest of that 20 mesh. Quick tap, and yeah, we got 3 more pieces and we're done with the 20 mesh. Let's move on to the last batch, which is the 10 mesh. All right, folks, this is it right here, the 10 mesh, and there is some quartz in there, so I will be picking out quartz. I'm going to pick quartz out, so let's go fast on that. All right, let's pan, and I'll pick it out as I pan too. All right, that is going to be good enough, and I've panned everything out but this piece of gold. I'll go ahead and do a quick bone shot, and then we'll finish the rest of that 10 mesh. And there is the rest of that 10 mesh. Pick out all the quartz and shark's teeth. There's another shark tooth right there. Look at there. Good Lord, I can make a whole shark out of the teeth I've gotten out of this pay dirt. I'll come back when it's ready to pan. All right, guys, I think I got as much as I could possibly get out, so let's pan this. No gold. So yes, sir, we're done with this pay dirt. Look at all that quartz. This is just the quartz that I have picked out of pay dirts since the beginning of the year. And by the end of the year, we're gonna crush that and see if we can get any extra gold out of it. Here is the gold right here. I'm going to take it out, clean it up. We'll take it upstairs. We'll get a value, all that good stuff. See what we got out of this pay dirt bag with no gold guarantee. And we'll look at the gemstones and the 500 shark teeth that I got as well. All right, guys, we are back up in the room. We got the gold drive. We got all of our little gemstones and shark teeth. Let's take a look at them real quick, and then we'll weigh it. How much you think it is? You don't know. So before I let Fritzy down, because he wants down, he got a new shirt today from his Meemaw. It's the dog face. He loves clothes because it keeps him warm. He says he's a little bitty dog and it's getting cold outside and he likes to stay warm. He don't like it cold. Let's just sit here and look at Fritz for a minute. My sweet boy. Yes, you are. Thank you. Thank you. Here's the table. You can look at the table. Don't get into the gold. This is what he does. He says he just checks, make sure there's no food anywhere for him to get.
Everything looks clean, Daddy. Okay, that's good. Let's look over here. A little plastic dinosaur. What is this? I don't like that rock.
Okay. So let's put this gold on and measure it. I think 0.6 of a gram. Where did the gold go? Yeah, looking at it, no, half a gram. Maybe half a gram. We'll see. We're on grams. Zero it out. And here it comes. Half a gram. 0.517 is what we got. Not great. Yeah, it's not great. Let's get on the gold calculator and find out how great or not great that actually is. Okay, we are on the gold calculator. I've already put it in. 0.517 grams. Call it 24 karat natural plaster gold. Gold prices. Today is November the 1st. $4,002.75. We'll calculate $66.53. Let's go to the percentage calculators. Put 66.53 in. I paid, this is what I paid total, $85 for the bag, $6.15 for shipping, $8.89 for tax, grand total of $100.04. $100.04. Yeah, it's not going to be a great return. Calculates 66.5%. So, yeah. Which is why we never buy bags of gold that is not guaranteed a certain amount. Yeah, this is a new thing that I've seen him do. The other times he's had pay dirts on eBay, he's always guaranteed a specific amount. 66% from what I have been getting lately is not a good return. The gemstones and the shark teeth, I mean, they're really worthless. To have these little pebbles and stuff thrown in there to make it look like it's a cool pay dirt. I don't even know how you would describe it. I'd rather have the gold than all of this stuff that's, you know, you can't do anything with that except stick it in a jar, and or if you do pay dirt bags yourself, I guess you can throw those in and pass it on. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of gemstones. I'd rather them throw silver in or copper in or something to advertise it like it's this crazy cool pay dirt. What did he say? I think he said that it stands out above all other pay dirt vendors. Come on now. My pay dirt bags promise an unforgettable panning experience that stands out among all the other pay dirt bags on eBay. So, plastic dinosaurs do not hold value. Shark teeth, no. Shells, no. So, there's your pay dirt review. Not happy with the return, but that's what happens when you buy a pay dirt bag that does not guarantee a specific amount of gold. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. For those of you who have not subscribed to my channel, I would ask you to please subscribe. It costs you absolutely nothing, and it really would help my channel. I really would appreciate it. Also, share button, like button, notification bell, all those buttons. Thank you for watching this video. And until my next video, this is Heath. Peace and love. Bye.